This video is part of a larger video series where we are making Microsoft Word documents Section 508 compliance. Welcome to the Accessibility Guide channel. My name is Sean Jordison, and thank you for joining me today. Images and non-text elements contain meaningful alternate text. So in this particular example, if I add in a couple of images, there's a couple of different ways you can look at this. So on page 1 here, we have an image of The Undertaker with the words "Rest in Peace" underneath. Now, if you don't watch professional wrestling, you wouldn't know that The Undertaker is such a key developmental person in the history of wrestling. And so something that I'm going to do is write the alternate text for this image. So let's right-click the image and select View Alt Text. And we are going to describe The Undertaker. We're going to say, The Undertaker is a character from wrestling who dominated the ring for over 30 years. He is wearing his famous attire, which is a black trench coat and black hat with black gloves. He is doing his signature taunt, which is a thumb being dragged across his, and that's like an appropriate alternate text for this image. Now, alternate text for your images is completely based upon context, so it's up to you as the author to determine what is appropriate. Now, we have another image in here where there is an icon of two people wrestling. Now, I already know I'll probably get comments on this advice, but there's two ways we can approach this. We can add alternate text, something like an icon of two people wrestling, but I would rather argue that this image doesn't provide any additional context to the information provided on the screen. And the last thing that I want to do is bog down people who are using assistive technology with information that they don't even need. So I'm actually just going to mark this as decorative. And that's how I would handle that icon. What about in the case that your image actually contains words? In this one example, I have an image that contains the word wrestling. Now, in this particular example, I could simply mark it as decorative, but usually you want to include the words in your alternate text. So I might say something along the lines, if this was important to the context, to say word art with the word wrestling emphasized, something like that. But truly, in this particular example, it also makes sense to mark it as decorative. The checklist can be downloaded from the link in the description. And if you found this video helpful, please take a second to hit that like and subscribe button. Now on to the next one.